Hello, my radiant and truly magnificent Leo souls, and welcome back to Cosmic Wisdom. This is our sacred space, a temple of thought, where we gather to understand the grand cosmic tapestry and your own brilliant golden thread within it. Before we embark on this journey today, I invite you to join me in a sacred solar breath. Breathe in deeply, as if you are drawing the light of the sun itself, right into the center of your chest, into your powerful lion heart. And as you exhale, imagine that light radiating outwards, a golden aura of strength and warmth. Do this with me now. Good. Now, in this centered space, I want to ask you something. Have you ever felt it? Not just in your mind, but in the very core of your being. A sudden primal roar in your soul that rises to meet any challenge. A wave of unshakable confidence that comes from a place deeper than ego. It is a feeling that you are backed by an unseen force, a celestial court that believes in you unconditionally. I am here today to speak of a profound and eternal truth, a piece of cosmic wisdom your heart has always known, even if your mind could not name it. When your beautiful mother departed from this physical realm, her immense love for you did not dissipate. It was not lost to the stars. Oh no, my dear Leo, a love that powerful, a love that had the strength to forge a soul as brilliant as your, could never end. It was alchemized. It transformed into the very gold that flows in your veins, the unwavering frequency of courage that is your birthright, the eternal flame that fuels your unconquerable spirit. Before we dive in, take a moment to reflect. Is your mother still here with you? If she is, don't wait. Go give her a big loving hug and let her know how much she means to you. But if your mother has already passed on, honor her memory by commenting below, "I miss you, Mom. I love you always." Let these words carry your love straight to her in heaven. This video is not intended to be a journey into sorrow. It is a coronation. It is a celebration of her unending presence in your life, an exploration of how her spirit became the silent, powerful force behind your throne. So if you feel a stirring in your soul, if these words resonate with a deep, hidden truth within you, then this is not a coincidence. This is a divine appointment. Subscribe to Cosmic Wisdom now, and let us begin this sacred initiation together. Let us speak of the great Leo paradox, a truth that few outside your royal pride truly understand. You are ruled by the sun, the glorious, life-giving center of our universe. It is your soul's nature to be the source of light, the beacon of hope, the unwavering lighthouse for every ship lost in the storm. When crisis strikes, when hearts are broken, when fear descends upon your pride, all eyes turn to you. And you, with your magnificent and boundless heart, you rise. You don your royal mantle, you project an aura of unshakable strength, and you lead everyone else back into the light. Because of this sacred duty, your own grief becomes a matter of state, a private, dignified, and often solitary procession. The world sees the magnificent roaring monarch, but few are granted entry into the quiet, hallowed halls of your heart, where the profound ache of your mother's absence resides. This grief, dear Leo, it doesn't settle in your mind with looping thoughts. It settles in your solar plexus, that radiant sun center of your being, as a deep, quiet weight, the weight of a crown you must now wear alone. But have you ever truly paused to wonder where that incredible, almost superhuman strength comes from, that astonishing ability to comfort others when you yourself are in need of comfort? That my majestic friend is her first and most enduring gift to you from the other side. It is her spiritual coronation of you. The royal mantle you wear is not one of your own making. It is woven from the golden threads of her unwavering belief in you, lined with the velvet of her unconditional love, and clasped at your shoulder with a brooch made from her eternal pride. Her spirit did not leave you to rule a kingdom alone. It became the very essence of your sovereignty. Think of the moments of your life, that unstoppable drive you have to achieve, to create, to build a legacy. That is her spirit, whispering, "Onward, my brilliant child, onward." That flash of creative genius that seems to come from nowhere, lighting up your mind with a bold, beautiful idea. That is her painting a new sunrise, just for you. That fierce, protective roar that erupts from you when you witness an injustice, that is the purest echo of her own lioness heart merged with yours. The great masters have taught us that a powerful, focused intention creates an energy that transcends physical form. Your mother's intention for your happiness, for your success, for your light to shine brightly, that became a living, breathing prayer that now envelops you. It is the unseen hand that adjusts your crown, the silent applause that fills the theater of your soul after a hard-won victory. You are not just remembering her, you are collaborating with her, a divine partnership between the earthly monarch and the queen in the spirit realm. Before we journey deeper, I invite you to perform a small sacred act of acknowledgement. Gently press that like button. Let it be a silent, loving nod across the veil, a signal to her that you feel her presence and you are grateful for the crown she has passed on. Now let us move from the internal feeling of her presence to the external witnessing of her magnificent legacy. For the signs your mother sends you, dear Leo, are not always whispered on the wind. Her signs are shouted in the language of the sun. They are demonstrated in the grand theater of your life, woven into the very fabric of your triumphs and your radiant personality. I want you to begin seeing your life through this new lens. Your greatest, most admired qualities are not just your own. They are your solar inheritance. They are the dividends paid out from the sacred trust of her love. Consider the effortless magnetism you possess, that unique ability to draw people into your orbit, to make them feel warm and seen. That is not just charm, my friend. That is her legacy, creating a gravitational field of love around you, a field that naturally attracts loyalty, friendship, and opportunity. Consider your creative fire, that brilliant, untamable force that demands expression. You take an idea and you breathe life into it. You take a dull space and you fill it with light and beauty. That is the divine spark she nurtured in you, now being fanned into a glorious bonfire by her spiritual encouragement. You are a co-creator with the cosmos, and she is your silent, proud muse. And most of all, consider your legendary generosity. The way you give of your time, your energy, your resources, your love without a second thought. That is the purest expression of her heart flowing through you. In astrology, the sun is the giver of all life, asking for nothing in return. Your mother was the first sun in your personal universe. She taught you the language of unconditional giving. Now, her spirit ensures your own well of generosity never runs dry. From a metaphysical perspective, her powerful love for you exists as a unique frequency of light. That light was her final gift, bequeathed entirely to you. You are now the custodian of this sacred flame. And because of this, when you have a moment of doubt, and suddenly a bold, brilliant, life-altering plan flashes into your mind, know that it was a divine transmission delivered to you on a sunbeam from her soul. She is your eternal champion, working tirelessly from the higher realms to clear your path and illuminate your destiny. This is why it is not just a preference, but a sacred duty for you to shine, Leo, to shine unapologetically. When you play small, when you dim your light to appease the insecure, you are not just dishonoring your own soul, you are dishonoring the magnificent inheritance she left for you. Your joy is her joy. Your success is her victory. Your radiance is the living proof that her love is eternal. Let's create a tribute to this inheritance right now. In the comments below, I want us to co-create a constellation of her qualities. Share one radiant thing you received from her. Was it her fierce loyalty, her infectious laugh, her brilliant mind, her unshakable optimism? Type it below. Let's watch this space light up like a galaxy, a testament to the queens who made us who we are. And now, my brave Leo, we must walk into the throne room when the lights are out. We must speak of the moments when the sun in your soul feels like it is in a total eclipse. What happens when the court is empty, the applause is a hollow echo, and the weight of your crown feels less like an honor and more like a crushing burden? This is the great Leo paradox. The brighter the star, the darker the shadow it can cast. And in those shadows, a terrifying question can arise. What if I am not who they think I am? What if my light goes out for good? It is the fear of the imposter in the palace, the monarch in exile within their own heart. In these moments, you can feel a loneliness so profound, it feels like a cosmic abandonment. But I am here to tell you, with the full conviction of cosmic wisdom, that it is in these precise moments of perceived darkness that your mother's spirit performs her most sacred and powerful work. When you are on your throne, basking in the light of your success, she is your proudest subject, applauding from the front row of the spirit realm. But when you retreat into the shadows of doubt, she does not abandon you. She comes backstage. She becomes the silent patient, keeper of the flame. She holds a sacred vigil for your soul, gently stoking the embers of your heart and whispering what you cannot hear but can only feel. Rest, my magnificent lion. Your fire is not gone. It is merely gathering strength for a dawn more brilliant than any you have yet known. These challenges, these periods of darkness, are not cosmic punishments. They are your soul's most essential initiation. They are designed to force you to learn the ultimate lesson of sovereignty. Your light is not and has never been dependent on anything external. It is not fueled by praise, powered by success, or validated by admiration. Your light is your essence. It is your soul's signature. You are the sun, even on the cloudiest of days. And your mother, from her higher vantage point, knows the critical importance of this lesson. She does not charge in to slay your dragons, for to do so would be to deny you the glory of discovering you are the most powerful being in your own story. Instead, she becomes your silent armor-bearer. She ensures the dragon does not defeat you, but instead tempers you, making your scales of resilience stronger, your inner fire hotter. She guides you to the very source of your power, your own heart. Every great hero must have their time in the wilderness. It is where you are stripped of all titles, all accolades, all external definitions, until you are left with nothing but the truth of your own soul. And in that sacred emptiness, you discover that your soul is and has always been more than enough. The next time you feel you are in that wilderness, try this. Do not fight the darkness. Sit with it like a king, holding court with a fearsome but respected visitor. Close your eyes. Journey past the fear, past the doubt, and find that one tiny warm ember that is always glowing in your center. That indestructible pilot light. That is her fused with you. That is her promise of your return. Focus on it. Breathe life into it. Feel its warmth spread through your entire being. This is you reclaiming your own sun. And to seal this powerful act of reclamation, I invite you to make a royal decree. In the comments below, with all the authority of your sovereign soul, write these words: "My light is my own." Declare it to the universe. Declare it to the shadows. Declare it to her as a sign that you have learned her greatest lesson. And so, we arrive, my majestic Leo, at the glorious culmination of this sacred journey. This is your true coronation. You have walked through the grand halls of your pride and the lonely corridors of your pain. You have learned to feel her presence in the warmth and witness her legacy in your actions. You have faced the darkness of your deepest fears and have single-handedly reclaimed the eternal sun within your own heart. You are now ready to ascend the throne, not just as an heir, but as a true and sovereign ruler. For this entire journey has been leading to one magnificent purpose. It is no longer about simply receiving and holding her light. It is now about consciously and powerfully becoming that light for the world. This is the sacred cycle of cosmic love. The torch of leadership is passed not to be held, but to be used to light other torches. You have so fully integrated her spirit, her strength, and her unconditional love that she is no longer an external guide you call upon. She is the very foundation of your throne, the fire in your scepter, the wisdom in your crown. When you walk into a room, you do not walk in alone. You walk in with the full force of her majestic love, radiating from you as your own power. Your ultimate purpose, radiant Leo, is to now do for others what she so faithfully did and continues to do for you. When you encounter a soul shivering in the cold of self-doubt, you are to use your boundless warmth to melt their fears and remind them of their own inner fire. When you see someone who has forgotten their own worth, who has cast their own crown into the dust, you are to use your strength to lift them up, polish that crown, and place it gently back upon their head. When you see a brilliant idea that is afraid to be born, you are to use your light to illuminate its path into existence. This is how her love achieves true immortality. It becomes a legacy of light passed from your heart to the hearts of countless others. You are no longer just a reflection of her light. You have become a source. You are a star, born of a star, now creating your own solar system of love and inspiration. So step forward, my magnificent Leo. Step into the full, unapologetic, glorious power of your being. Accept your crown, not as a burden, but as a tool. Your reign of light, your sacred duty to illuminate the world begins now. Live a life so full of joy, so full of courage, so full of generous love that the entire cosmos takes notice and applauds. And so, my magnificent Leos, we draw the curtains on this sacred ceremony. Thank you. Thank you for your courage, for your regal presence, and for your willingness to journey with me into the very heart of your power. The wisdom we have unlocked today is not just for a fleeting moment. It is an eternal truth, an internal sun you can carry with you for all your days. You are the sunbeam and the sun. You are the heir and the monarch. You are the memory of her love and its most brilliant, living manifestation. May you wear your invisible crown with grace and humility. May your roar always be a sound of love and protection. May you walk through this world as a living, breathing sun, knowing that every act of kindness you perform, every dream you bring to life, is a tribute to the eternal Queen who resides within your heart. I would be so deeply honored to witness your reflections. What part of this sacred journey resonated with your soul? Please share your stories, your mother's qualities, your heart's declarations in the comments below. Let us build a monument of love and light together, a true pride of cosmic wisdom. And of course, if you have not already joined our royal court, please subscribe and activate the notification bell. There are so many more cosmic mysteries for us to explore. And please share this royal decree with another Leo or any soul who may have forgotten the power of their own inner light. You can now click on one of the videos you see on your screen to continue your majestic journey of self-discovery. Remember this always: you are powerful beyond measure, you are radiant beyond description, and you are the beloved child of a love that never ends.